care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us. Not us united.
Hello there, people of the universe. My name is MichSciFi, and we are officially 4 days away from the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I can't comprehend how fucking excited, how shaking in anticipation I am. Never mind as well, we are 3 days away from the reveal of my Batman cosplay. There will be a cinematic show uploaded Wednesday night, which will... I can't wait to show it to you guys. Because my idea is to post that as well as an Instagram photo from the shoot that I'll be doing to reveal it. Because I think it's going to be really a cool idea to do the day before the film comes out. But anyway, focusing on the film, ignore the plaster I've got there. I apologise if it looks weird. It is so tricky on video, on stream when I'm asked, or when I'm asked in conversation by Raw, Lucy, my mum, James, Lewis, Izzy, anybody. When anybody asks me, why is this such a big deal? What does it mean to you? Why have you watched one trailer 30 times and cried twice? I can't explain it. I have tried. I have really tried. But like BVS, my video on that is the easiest video to ever make. This is one of the hardest things to do, at least to talk about. And I love talking about this film, about Justice League, not just BVS. This whole universe. I could go on forever, but in terms of explaining what it means to me, it is so fucking difficult. But I'm going to try in this video. There's going to be 2 videos today, this and then the Suicide Squad discussion. I have not done as many videos throughout this month as I wanted to. I've been focused on getting my cosplay ready, as well as stressed about multiple things. One of which being seeing the film, because I am freaking out. And I was on Discord with Mr. Raw last night till about, I think, 1, 2 a.m. We were laughing, we were memeing. And then when I went to bed, I was like, it's 2 a.m, so 2 a.m. Monday morning, I was like, okay, it's this week. Oh my God. And then, when it turned to New Year's, January 1st, I said to Ben, we're in the year of the Snyder Cut. And then we got to March, it was like, we're in the month of the Snyder Cut. Now we're in the week, and oh my God, it's such a fucking relief. So I said this on my Instagram, I'll say it here. 3 years ago, when Justice League came out in cinemas, and in fact, I've actually done a video where I reviewed it. One of the videos this week might be me reacting to that and reviewing it, because I will stand by what I say in that video. I did love Justice League at the time, because I remember watching it with my friend Josh in my beta Batman costume, which is that thing there. That picture is actually from the cinema. When I saw it in 2017, I was happy. I was so happy to get to see my heroes together on the big screen. Obviously, I then find out the abuse the actors got put through, how much was actually cut out. It wasn't like BVS where they cut out half an hour. No, because it wasn't just cutting out. They cut out and changed everything. It just soured the film for me, and there are some moments I can still enjoy. I will say this, it is not a crime if you enjoy the theatrical cut. It is not a crime. Learning what Joss Whedon put them through, what Jeff Johns put them through, I cannot in good conscience buy any merchandise from that film, as in the 2017 one. Zack Snyder's, that's a different ballgame. But one scene that I will say I did enjoy is the opening scene with Batman, because while the lighting and the composition and some other things are really quite fucking lousy, it was nice to start with Batman kicking ass. Wasn't as good as what Zack Snyder's will open with, because I think his film's opening with Bruce looking for Aquaman. But there are moments where you're like, yeah, I can enjoy it. And there are moments as well that are funny. But the problem is, it's lines that those characters would never say. Obviously, we know Joss Whedon was trying to do a Marvel film. But enough about that piece of shit. 3 years of fighting for this film, of campaigning, of hashtagging. 3 years of being told, you're a fucking idiot, this is never going to happen. It said on the film directed by Zack Snyder, Zack is shit, accept it, you're an idiot if you think otherwise. And I remember being like, no, I'm not giving up. And I have been called this, that and the other for supporting this film, for believing in it. But in last year, I think it was May last year, I don't remember when it was, I think it was, yeah, May 2020, yeah, when Ben rung me saying, get on Discord, because basically I made a video that day talking about it, and how I thought it was really close. And then that same day, that evening, literally an hour and a half after my video came out, at 6:30 I think it was, Zack had finished a Vero watch party of Man of Steel, and Henry Cavill had shown up. and he revealed the first black and white poster, and then Ben rung me saying, "Get on it, they've announced it." I got on Discord, he showed me the clip, and I just screamed. I literally screamed, jumped up and down for about maybe half an hour. My mum thought I'd been murdered, and then I wasn't even playing Dead by Daylight at this point. Wait, no, mate. No, I was. But I couldn't help it. It's like whenever I watch the trailers and I act alongside them, like with Batman dodging or Superman punching, Raw says he doesn't know whether to cringe or be, his words, be gaily in love with me. And I really appreciate him saying that, because obviously this joining in for the fun of it, but I'll be honest with you guys, in the trailer, the first Hallelujah trailer, when Batfleck says, I don't care how many demons he's fought in how many hells, the thing that I use at the start of my videos, when that clip starts in any of the trailers, I can't help just say it. I've tried, but like, okay, just listen to it. I can't help it. I have to say, I have to go along with it. Something inside me just has to. And when I was watching the last trailer yesterday for the 5th time, I've watched the Hallelujah trailer. I've lost count. The first official trailer when it was officially called Zack Snyder's Justice League, I've watched that 30 times. And then obviously the one from yesterday, I've watched that 5, but I remember when I watched I'll say Hallelujah first and second, but I'll say the first one after Hallelujah. When I watched that yesterday for the 30th time, I just started crying. It was on the big TV as well. I just started crying. And it's the second time I've cried at the trailer. The first trailer I cried at was the Hallelujah one. And just like that, it's the same feeling. I can't comprehend that this is happening. This time next week, fucking hell. This time next week I'll have seen it, and it's so hard to comprehend. Like, we're at 8.5 minutes now, going by the raw footage, and I know I'm not even close to done. I know I could keep going, and I could keep going on and on and on and on and on. I'm so proud to have been a part of the community getting this film released. Yes, there are some people who are aggressively toxic and just come out with shit that is unnecessary. Like, there's one person who I've seen say that Jeff Johns deserves to die, and it's like, look, I get you're angry at how he treated the cast. I'm angry because he's one of the reasons that Ben Affleck left the role. Jeff Johns is one of the people that fucking dug the knife in to get Ben Affleck out. It's why I'm slightly still bitter about Robert Pattinson's Batman film. I know it's not Robert Pattinson's fault, but I still can't help but whenever I see anything about that film, even though the trailer is brilliant and the music in the trailer is phenomenal, I can't help whenever I see that film get a little bit, which isn't fair, but I can't help it. Like, I know Jeff Johns is a complete fuckwit, but coming out with that shit is just not necessary. I see the passion, but it's just not necessary. And then there's other people who come out with complete utter vile shite. And those people are not a representation of the fandom. They are not a representation of the community. I don't care how loud they are a minority. But the most, if not all, the people I've interacted with, the Cultured Nerd, the Lightcast podcast, and other people, they've been so fucking lovely and welcoming. And I've started like making a collection on my Instagram of people who I've interacted with, a part of the Snyder community, who have been really nice. Like, I was looking on this picture here, which looks so fucking good. Don't worry, it's not a spoiler. Well, it might be, but I don't think it is. Well, I was looking on the comments of that picture, and someone was saying, "Oh, where did you get this?" And I replied to them saying, "Oh, DM me, I've got it," and I sent it off. And then another person said, "Yo, you've got the image." I sent it, and he said, "Thanks." I said, "No problem. It is my pleasure to share these images because the film looks fucking amazing." I've just finished watching Cosplay Chris's spoiler-free review, and one of the things he says is, "Oh, this is the perfect version of this film." Is it a perfect film? Not necessarily. And he's right, because what you might think is a perfect film, BVS, might not be a perfect film to someone else. And I can completely understand that. I think another perfect film is Terminator 2, but not in the same way that BVS is. So it's very hard to say a film is perfect undeniably, because it's all down to preference. But I will say I think that Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to be a perfect film. And the fact that Chris said it's the perfect version of this story makes me all the happier and all the more excited. I cannot wait to watch it. I'm going to watch it 3 times in a day. First on my own, because originally me and Ben were going to watch it, but he doesn't know, because he's got school or sixth form. He doesn't know if he'll be able to. He said he'll try and get home in time, which is understandable. I appreciate that, because Ben is, out of all my friends who I love and adore, my girlfriend Lucy included, Ben is the closest I've got to someone who sees these films the same way I do. my love, my obsession is very unique, and it's very hard to find people who are into it as much as I am. And that's fine. I don't blame any of my friends who aren't into it as much as I am. It's just, it would be nice to find someone who sees it like I do. It's why I'm slowly weaning Lucy into DC films. She really does enjoy watching Batman the Animated Series, so I love watching that with her. And Batman Hush is one of my favourite animated films because I've watched it 3 times, 2 of which I think have been with Lucy, and I love that. I love sharing a love that you could argue is very boyish, even though I know there are girl fans of DC. I'm just saying, on the surface, you'd think, oh, Batman, it's a boy thing. I love that she's taking an interest and she's enjoying it. And same with the Snyder Cut. She said she's up for watching it, and I've said to her, are you sure? Because it's 4 hours. For someone who's not obsessed like I am, that is quite a hefty runtime. But I can't wait. For me, with any great comic book film, I think any great comic book film leaves you wanting more. And with Justice League, we're getting 2 hours extra. But not only that, the 2 hours that we did see 3 years ago or 4 years ago, whatever it is. Yes, 4 years, sorry. I was saying 3 at the start, I do apologise. Well, technically it is 3 because November 17th, so I was technically right. Like, never mind 2 extra hours, we're also going to see stuff that is going to look polar opposite to what we saw 4 years ago. Just under 4 years ago. And I can't express how excited I am. I literally can't. I'm trying, but I need to wrap this up. I would love, I will say I apologise that me and Mr. Raw missed February's podcast. We didn't even realise. Usually with podcasts and us, we're quite shit at them. But we genuinely didn't realise. I was worried about my cosplay. He was busy with work and stuff. It literally went over our heads. But there will be one this month. We've both agreed to have have a topic each. He's got one. It was the video one that he was going to mention at the end of the last one that we said we'll leave for the next one. And I've said Snyder Cut. So I really can't wait to just go over it. I will be doing a discussion video on Zack Snyder's Justice League. Then I'll be doing one on Aquaman, Shazam, Birds of Prey, acting as if Justice League never fucking happened. Because while I don't mind that Ben has the Blu-ray, and I don't mind anybody that has it, if I ever got it, this might sound childish, but this is what this is what my heart tells me. If I ever got that thing, I'd smash it. I know you think, oh, don't waste your own money. Yeah, I know, and I do agree, but I will never stop fighting for this film, even when it comes out in this week. If people don't like it, that is totally fine. But if anyone shits on it unnecessarily, you can bet your arse I'll be there in the comments replying to them. Because I don't care how many demons they've fought in how many hells, they've never fought us. Not as united. So yeah, that's how I'm going to leave this video here. If you guys would like me to do more videos in the future talking about this and going into more detail, please let me know. I will warn you in advance, the Zack Snyder's Justice League discussion video will no doubt be very fucking long because it's a 4-hour film. I'll have watched it 3 times by the time I do the video, so you'll have to forgive me if it is long, but I don't care. It's going to be as long as it needs to be, so thank you to every single person who has enjoyed the videos I've made on this, whether I've made videos about it specifically, or if I've ranted about it while playing Dead by Daylight on stream, or while playing Arkham Knight on YouTube, either one, on Instagram, whatever. I appreciate every single person who has got behind me and been like, it's so happy to see you're passionate about something, because it means a lot. The last time I was even close to this passionate about something was when I decided I wanted to do YouTube as a job, and before that, when I got into doing cosplay as the Doctor. And even there, as great as those memories were, it's nothing compared to this. If doing YouTube as a job feels right, then Zack Snyder's Justice League feels a billion times more right. I believe I was put on this earth to make videos and to entertain. But if there was something else I was put on this earth to do, it's to fight for Zack Snyder's Justice League. And I would love one day to talk to Zack Snyder. And I hope he knows, as fans, we're always going to have his back. Warner Brothers, you better be fucking ready. Because in the wise words of Tony Stark, you just started a war. And you better pray to God, come Thursday, you realise, shit. You ring up Zack, you apologise, and you fucking beg him to make Justice League 2 and 3. And then you ring up Ray Fisher, and you apologise to how you treated him. And then you ring up Ben Affleck, and you fucking beg. You beg for him to make his Batfleck movie. And then as well, you give him a series on HBO. And then finally, you ring up Henry Cavill and you fucking beg him to do Man of Steel 2 and 3. And if you don't, then don't worry. As fans, we'll make sure those films get made. And in the wise words of Roman Reigns, you can believe that. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all. And I'll see you soon. Bye.
I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons. Yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. I'm a living legend.